Welcome to the Corner Perspective. Hi, I'm Bruce Spangler, CEO of the Volunteer Ministry Center. Located on the corner of 5th Avenue and North Broadway, the Volunteer Ministry Center is dedicated to ending and preventing homelessness. Today it's my honor as well as my treat to have
Great.
Sam Venerable with us today.
Happy to be here.
Man, you are just a local icon, my friend.
There's not much to pick from.
Well, your face is spread all over the paper almost all the time.
Well, I appreciate that, and I hope that I hope there's no police stories with my picture in there.
Not yet, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Happy to be here.
You MC a special event that we have every year
Right.
called Wine and Shine.
Exactly. That's the big fundraiser in memory of Don Sproles, a dear friend of mine and former chairman
yes.
of your board and all this. So, yeah, it's a fun event, and it's a fun event that raises money for a wonderful cause.
Right, exactly. And it's July 19th.
Uh-huh.
And so if folks are interested, they can come by and get a ticket here or get a ticket online at 6:30. But as MC, I can imagine there's a little bit of entertainment that goes on.
Oh, sometimes. I mean, you know, if you get a good crowd, they're easy to work. And, you know, you can get just a lot of light fun going on this. I mean, none of these events are supposed to be, I mean, I do a ton of fundraisers, and they're not quiet events. I mean, everybody's there to have a good time and to raise money. And so, yeah, it's a pretty easy crowd to work.
Yeah. So it is a wine tasting and a moonshine
Yeah.
tasting. So I can imagine it's easy to get the crowd a little worked up, but maybe.
You can, yes. I mean, that is what, you know, what opposite poles there. I know you have a wine expert, you know, teaches folks the correct way and what you're looking for in wines, and then you have the folks from Sugarlands are showing the different varieties of moonshine they got. And to me, it's a hilarious get together. I mean, the mixing of those two is just, it's wonderful, and the crowds, they love it.
Yes.
They love it.
So we have a silent auction as
Yeah.
well as live auction.
And you got an online auction
and an
now, I
online
understand.
as
Yeah.
well. And so folks visit our website, they can find out more about that. You tag team with an auctioneer.
Bear Stevenson, yeah, he and I work a lot of fundraisers together, and that man is the most excited guy. I mean, he gets into the auction and the crowd gets going with him and all that, and he, you know, what Bear does for this community, the fundraising auctions that he does are just, I mean, there's no telling how much money he has raised for East Tennessee, good organizations in East Tennessee.
I appreciate you mentioning about this Wine and Shine is in memory of Don Sproles.
Right, right.
Don was a favorite of VMC in this community and at the lunchbox.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And of course, I knew him through our Church of the Good Samaritan. And, you know, we've known Don and Karen. I mean, I think we came there about the same time. And I was struck. I wrote this actually when Don died. He had a favorite greeting, and I'm sure he greeted you and everybody. He said, "Hello, friend," and he meant it. So many people, "Hey, friend," or "How you doing, pal," or that kind of stuff. Don Sproles meant it. He was a friend of everybody's, and he had that welcoming, that smile, that handshake, and again, the good that man did in this town it's irreplaceable.
Right, and this event is a way in which his good work continues.
It does, and that's funny. Karen said this right shortly after his death, and we were talking, and I said, "Karen, this town just, you know, we need Don Sproles," and she said, "Well, the best legacy is for folks to carry on the work that he." I said, "Of course, that's exactly what they should do."
Right. Well, this event helps us meet our mission of ending and preventing homelessness, and that's what we are literally doing in our community. And because of folks like Don and Karen and many others, and including you, you make that possible for our community.
Well, we're delighted to. Happy we can help.
So on behalf of those that are served by VMC, I want to thank you.
Well,
thank
you're
you for
quite
everything
welcome.
That you do
I'm
for
really
volunteer.
happy to do it. As I said, it's a wonderful agency, and the work it does is just spectacular. And what little part I can do, I'm very happy to do it.
Well, you play a big part in that, my friend.
Oh, well,
thank you for joining with me, Sam.
Happy to be here. Good to see you, and we'll see everybody on the 19th.
Absolutely.
You're
Thank
great.
you. Thank you, Sam.
You.
Thank you for joining with me on this episode of The Corner Perspective.